Welcome to another video, guys. Just thought I'd give a bit of an idea of what's been going on, a bit of an October update on our garden, where we are, what's growing, what I've done. I've done quite a little bit since our last update, so we'll get into it. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, subscribe, give it a big thumbs up. Comment below, and yeah, that really helps me out. So let's get into it. I'll turn the camera around and we'll have a bit of an explain of what's going on. So this is just our garden that we've done quite a bit of, or this is our very first garden. The brassicas in here are doing well, cauliflower, and our broccoli. I'm starting to get little broccolis growing, so another week or two and we'll be eating fresh broccoli. They're all sprouting now. I'm just hoping with this warmer weather that it doesn't go too far, but I haven't seen any new heads on the cauliflower yet, but I'm assuming that won't be far. For the last 2 weeks it's just gone completely crazy. Beets, got our beetroot here. Again, that's really had a little bit of a bug eating it, but hasn't affected or anything. We've got some little baby beets that are showing up and down here, so yeah, they won't be too far, hopefully. Strawberries in there are getting covered by the broccoli, but they're really growing. Same with the onions, the silver beet that we got in there, and I've got also a kale and some other beetroot that are growing extremely well as well. Got our tomato in a pot here. That's taken off since the warmer weather's happened, so very excited. We've got a few flowers on there too, so hopefully we might get a little bit of fruit on that. Strawberries, getting some little strawberry plants. These are taken off for these ones. They're growing every day, so got some little strawberries happening on there. Hopefully won't be too far away from that, so got little strawberries like that growing, so which will be really good. Over into this garden here, this is our bean garden. It's failed. It's just an as if now. Broad beans, getting a bit late, bit hot now, so they're still growing, but yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do. I might just pull them out and be done with it. Our peas here, they're growing. They're still taking off. Got little pea pods on there, just waiting for all that to fill out, but I'm real happy with the way these are going now. Growing quite well and taking off. Here we had our mix plants. We had broccoli, cabbage and cauliflower. The cabbages are really nice, big healthy leaves on them. Again, in here we're starting to see our broccoli growing, so that's really cool. So hopefully that won't be too far away. Just put some beetroot in a pot here, and it's taken off. Quite happy with what it's doing. I actually grew all them from seeds, so yeah, very happy. And we go over to this garden here where we've got our red broccoli, or purple cauliflower actually, to be honest. Yeah, so they've taken off. They're growing really well and looking healthy. We've got a cabbage over there as well, and I've planted some beetroots in between for a bit of an undercrop, which are taking off as well. They're from seed. Got my peas growing here. They're starting to now fire up. Made this bit of a mesh wall up for them to grow up, which they're starting to attach to that, and they're well on their way, so very happy. Going to this garden here, this is one of our in-ground ones. We've got a really good germination of carrots up here. I will thin them out very soon, so they've got a little bit of room to grow. But yeah, they're looking really good. Very happy. Sorry about the shadow, guys. Here we have iceberg lettuce that I put in. Sorry, I just had a brain stop then. They're growing real well. I thinned them right out, grew them from seed, just scattered seeds up there, and they've taken off quite well as well. So more than happy. Little little fruit tree, bush tucker sort of food. Peppino Gold, I guess you'd call it. So this is going quite well. I just got this from Bunnings, and we're starting to get some fruit on there. A little bit off yet, but hopefully we'll see how that goes. But that'll grow to about 1 metre tall, by 1 metre wide. So quite happy with it just to hear with where it is. Go into this garden here that we planted out. One of the cauliflowers, the purple cauliflower, died. It sort of fell over in high winds that we had here, and yeah, it never really come back. But we've still got one of our cauliflowers going. I don't think too much will happen with these little cabbages, but you know, they're not bolting or going to seed, so we'll see what happens. These ones here are looking quite good. Got some little flowers in the middle. Our rainbow chard, silver beet, is really taken off. So that won't be too far, and hopefully we'll start getting something out of that. Our lettuce, I've been harvesting the lettuce that we've got here. It's just a baby lettuce, mixed lettuce. That's been going really well. Quite happy with the way that's performing, and the taste is just unreal. It's just so much better than what you buy at the supermarket. Here again we've got our strawberries. They're sort of going. They get a little bit shaded by this big cauliflower, which won't be in here for much longer because we've got quite a nice collie in here. Hopefully by the end of the week we'll be able to harvest that. That's really grown quite well. Our rhubarb here it's getting a bit more established, growing up, doing what it needs to do. Can't wait for that. Like again, that won't be this year's, that'll be next year's, to have a bit of a go at that. But yeah, can't wait for that. Sweet basil, in 2 little pots. They're not, they're a bit slow at the moment, but sweet basil likes its heat, so once these warmer days, it's shot off and new growth quite a bit. Our rocket, I've just noticed it's starting to bolt a bit, so the heat would have done that, so it'll come out, and we'll put something else in there. That's fine. It was a bit of an experiment just to see how that sort of went. Our broccoli in here is going extremely well. Haven't seen any little shoots yet, but I don't reckon that'll be too far away. It's growing really well. We've got our cabbage in there, which has gone absolutely nuts. Hopefully we'll get some cabbage out of that. Yeah, cabbage is always good. They look really healthy at the moment, and really filling this garden up between those two. Beetroot in here, that's really taken off. We've got beets in there growing, so that one actually could probably almost come out and be harvested, to be honest with you, but I'll leave it in there a little bit longer, because I really don't need any beetroot at the moment. But yeah, carrots, they looking, how good do they look, guys? Puts on a bit of a show of its nice green, lush foliage, and yes, they're growing carrots down there. They're starting to happen, so very happy with that. This is a new garden that I've done in here. This is in my tomato garden, so I've got tomatoes right through here. Just got a couple of lavenders there. The bees are really liking that and being attracted to that. So yeah, being a bit lucky with the tomatoes. They're growing. I picked these 6 tomatoes in the actual garden bed up from Bunnings, so I just clearance items. $9 for them plants, so I was quite happy with that. Got some little marigolds that I grew from seed in there, which will look good underneath the tomatoes when they come out. Again, these are tomatoes from our pots that are starting to shoot with new growth. I'll have to put a stake on them ones very soon. Also we I've had my potato pop up. Been a bit excited about that. So I'm I put it in a new pot, took it out of the cardboard, and a bit of warmth in the black pot seems to have helped that shoot off. So very excited. There is another one in there that's starting to shoot up as well. So we'll just gradually fill that up as that foliage comes up, and that's a bit exciting. So our garden here, our in-ground garden, our L-shaped garden that we did. Just put a couple of little things in. On this one here, we've got a thyme, we've got a parsley. Thyme, parsley, and that's a candy cane capsicum. So that'll be quite interesting. Just some little flowers, weeds as always, but I try and just pull them out when I can. I've got in here iceberg lettuce. I've tried, these are what I've grown from seed. I have tried to stage them out so I don't get lettuce all at one hit, which it's sort of looking like it's doing at the moment. These ones are growing the most. So they're looking good. I actually got these 8 here from Bunnings, just for a bit of an earlier one to get them in, so they grew a little bit before these ones, but these ones are actually starting to catch up to them. At the back there, just got some snapdragons, little plants, a little bit of foliage at the end, and then up here, try and stay out so we don't get a shadow. Corn, sweet corn. All grown from seed, these ones. I think there was one punnet of about 6 that I got from Bunnings, and the rest are all from seed. These are going really taking off now that the warm weather's approached. So we've got 30, there's about 32 in this little bit of garden. So very excited that they're growing. So we're just got to keep them going, keep them strong. And I've planted them fairly close so that when they grow, that they pollinate each other. With the ears and that, when they start to develop with the tassely, hairy sort of stuff. So that's a bit exciting. New gardens over here. I did these yesterday. I had my mum buy me some more corn. She thought I needed more corn, so I needed an extra place to put it. So I'll put the corn in here that she bought me from Bunnings, and some beetroot, half from seed, half from Bunnings. That we'll just see how that goes. New garden. I'm just keeping it watered up on these warmer days at the moment. Here I've got my cucumbers going. Grow them from seed. They're starting to go now. I will get a bit of mesh so that they can grow up and start tackling onto that. I have put some dwarf beans in here as well. Cucumbers and beans go quite well together. Once the beans will actually feed the cucumbers, so you won't have to fertilise, which is really good. So they went in today, so we should see them hopefully start to pop up in another week or so. All the empty spot up there is completely beans, 6 to 10 centimeters apart, and there's 3 rows in there. So looking excited. I've just about filled everything up with gardens now. I've probably got enough room for one more garden in here next to this one, if I decide to. I don't know if I need to do that. We'll just see, because once I start harvesting quite a bit of this other stuff, yeah, it'll you know, free up some room. And yeah, it's a bit of a full-time thing at the moment. Oh, up the back here, that's right, we're starting to get I have butternut pumpkin squash that I'm going to have grow up this bit of a meshy wire, which will be well. My Nashi pear, that's come out quite well, quite happy, quite a lot of growth, happy days. Don't expect anything off that first season. Apricot here, that's growing quite well. There's little bits that I need to, probably bit of dead stuff that I need to prune off. My cherry tree, I don't know, it hasn't really done anything. I don't know whether it's just a bit dry. I'm noticing I'm getting a little bit of crackage and that down here. So whether that's just too dry, I'm not sure. I thought it would have had some foliage on it by now, but yeah, it's not doing anything, so I'm not too happy. Go over here, got a peach tree that's growing, and it's actually got little fruit buds growing onto it by the look of it, if the camera focuses. Yeah, I look, I don't think I'm going to let it grow too much. I sort of want to let it get established, so that'll get thinned right out quite a bit. Yeah, that's just our orange tree. That was here when we moved to the place, so I've got to give that a really good prune this year. Put a lemon tree in here. That'll take off. I need to do a little bit to the soil as well. We've got a grapefruit tree, like grapefruit, it's quite nice, so we have that going. And over in this section, which they all seem to be hiding a little bit at the moment, I've got to do a bit more. We've got some chickens. They're getting in there out of the heat. They've got a little house over there, which I am going to build a bigger house, and it just takes time. So yeah, but got some chickens from our local chook auction. They're producing eggs. Quite happy with that. And yeah, they'll give us some manure for the compost and stuff when that all happens. We got a slightly bigger greenhouse. Rather than the little one, I bought a bigger one, which I'm quite happy with. Just got to continue to stake it down, and yeah, I'm going to grow tomatoes, and we'll have strings running along the top here, and they'll grow up into that section hopefully out of the pots. We'll see. I'll just see how that goes with yeah, it gets a bit warm in here on a warmish day. Most of our seeds here that I've grown from seed, most of them are out now. There's very few. Watermelons to go out. We've got our pumpkin I've got to put out. I had a little bit of a deficiency, but I've sort of got that coming good now on the new growth. So yeah, gave that a really good feed with some fertilizer. Got some raspberries that I've put up in some pots here, which will go out. Tomatoes down there as well. They're tomatoes, so I've got plenty of tomatoes because I want to make sauces and preserve this year. Sugarloaf cabbage, I'm not sure how that'll go. We'll test it as it goes. Sugar snap peas, they're starting to go. They've got to go out into the garden. I'm just waiting for a couple of things to be harvested, and then they'll go into the garden. Yeah, this has been actually really quite good. It's only been up for about a week now, but yeah, it's growing really well. So yeah, a little bit of a garden update for you where things are. Things are growing. Done a few harvests. I'll do some harvest on some broccoli and some beetroot, and I'll make that into one video so that yeah, you can see how that all goes. But yeah, everything's looking really good at the moment. I'm very happy with it. Be able to eat some fresh produce soon. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning into this video. And yeah, like, if you enjoy it, want to see a little bit more of this, you want me to go into detail, comment below, let me know, or if you got some ideas for me, or some yeah, what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing, you know, I'm happy to take some criticism. So yeah, comment below, big thumbs up, or and subscribe to the channel. That's going to help me grow, and it also shows me what you guys like to see more of. So yeah, I'm pretty open. So yeah, we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Catch you later.